everyone, welcome to another video with my life in the middle. This is your girl Anisha, and today I'm coming to you with a Coach unboxing. So let's talk about it. I mean, I know I'm a little late, in getting this out, but y'all Coachies, y'all be out in the trenches. Like, what? y'all ride hard for Coach. Y'all make us Hermes lovers look like we just scratching the surface, okay? All right, so let me tell you what I mean, okay? So I do not consider myself a Coachie. I do not consider myself a Coach girl. However, I do appreciate some of their styles. I do feel like they have great quality, and the things that, I like that they do, I like. I am not a big fan of the tabby bag. I am not a big fan of the Empire bag. Those bags that are typically very popular for Coach, I have not been a big fan of them. However, the Brooklyn bag kind of have grown on me. I did get the Gramercy bag. You saw that unboxing that I did. I think I got that around Black Friday. That bag, I have been using it as a work bag, and it is awesome. Love it. I love my Times Square tabby. I love that bag. I travel with that bag a lot, so I do love that. And honestly, I wouldn't mind getting that bag in another color, another iteration if I can find it. But my thing with Coach has always been, okay, am I going to buy a bag at retail and then 2 months down the line it's on sale or it's going to the outlet or whatever? So it's like I kind of feel like if I just wait it out, I probably will save more money, right? But then if I really like it and it end up not being on sale, then I kind of lose out, right? Nevertheless, I have been wanting a Louis Vuitton denim bag for the longest. This was on my 2025 wish list, right? And when I saw the pictures coming out for the Louis Vuitton denim bags that are going to be released in March, I was like, oh yes. I see one that I want to get. There were two that I wanted to get. There was the Kusan Hobo denim, as well as the soft Speedy 30 denim. Those two, it was like, yes, give it to me. However, I then saw the price. And don't get me wrong, I mean, I guess it's typical for Louis Vuitton, but I mean, the Kusan Hobo, it's near $5,000. And then the Speedy Soft 30, it's about almost $4,000. And I just can't get myself to spend that much on a denim bag. No. Leather, full leather, maybe. But a denim bag, I couldn't. I can't. I just, and we all have our limits. We all have, the idea of what we would like to spend for what, right? What we are willing to sacrifice for. But for me, I just can't picture myself doing that. So when I saw pictures of the Coach outlet denim drops, and I'm seeing pictures of what's about to come out, I kind of got excited. There was denim bags that look similar to what the Speedy will look like, except it doesn't have the LV logo. And there were other bags that, like, okay, I like this. This looks good, and the price to me is reasonable, right? So I was kind of excited, and this was on the February 25th release, right? And this was coming from the Coach outlet. Now, I do not have a Coach sales associate. I do not understand how the Coach releases work because, it's not something I participate in typically. But I know, I felt like from what I'm seeing on social media that this was a popular release, and these bags will probably get sold out. So I did, want to try to get these bags. However, it just so happened. Listen, I did not realize the sport, the game, the antics that I would have had to play to participate in this drop. I really did not realize it. But it just so happened that Wednesday morning, early that morning, my husband was very ill, and he woke me up like around 4 o'clock in the morning with a fever, burning up with a fever. And so, I took care of him and made sure that he was okay. So now I'm wide awake, right? So about 5 o'clock after I got him settled and, everything, I'm just up and can't go back to sleep. So I say, okay, well, let me look online. Let me see if, you know, Coach has released their stuff, and then I could order it, whatever, because I'm already awake, right? Why, when I went on that website, everything was sold out? I'm like, who is up at this time in the morning buying bags? Apparently the Coaches are. Apparently they are. So, the bags were gone. And the website was like glitching. I'm guessing because it had a lot of traffic on the website. I don't know. But it was just crazy. So I kept refreshing and refreshing because I thought, okay, it must be me. It must be me. But no. Okay, so I would say the bags that I was interested in were gone, right? So I shouldn't say that all were gone, but the bags that I was interested in was gone, and pretty much seemed like a lot of the inventory was gone. So I was like, oh my god, well, too bad, so sad. Hopefully they will have a restock or whatever where I can get some stuff. But okay, wow, I was shocked. Nevertheless, later that day, I decided not to go into work because at this point I have been up most of the night caring for my husband. Also, I wasn't feeling well. So I said, okay, well, you know what? Let me just take the day off, rest, recharge, and try to feel better, help my husband to feel better. And then I'll go into work the next day. So, so I was home and I was like, okay, around, I want to say 10 a.m., 10:30, I was trying to go run an errand, and I live very close to a Coach outlet. And so I went ahead and said, okay, well, let me just go in there and see, if the bag I want is there, since the store had just opened at 10 a.m., right? And it was like now, I want to say between 10:30, 10:45. So I passed by the store real quick. And when I passed by the store, I mean, half the inventory of the new releases were gone. It was crazy. It wasn't like the store was packed, but you could see that there was a steady stream of people coming in, getting what they want, checking out and leaving. There was just like a steady stream, So I then, said, okay, well, let me pick up the two bags that I liked, one of which I knew that my bestie, she would like. And I was going to pick up these like two wristlets for my daughters. And when I got up to the register, they said, hey, listen, you can only buy one bag and one wallet, because limited supply. I was like, excuse me? One bag, one wallet. I was like, OMG, okay. So I purchased one bag, one wallet. I left the store, dropped the bag off into my car, and then I just came right back to the store, and I was trying to attempt to purchase the other bag and another wristlet wallet, and the wristlets were all gone. Now, let me tell you, so just so you can understand, I parked right outside the store. Okay, so for me to walk to my car, drop off my shopping bag, and come back in to make a second purchase, 5 minutes, 7, let's just be generous. Let's give it 7 minutes. The wristlets were gone. And guess what? The bag I went back for, I had the last one. 10:45 a.m. I mean, wow. If I did not witness this myself, I would say somebody lying. But I don't know, was it that it was heavily advertised? I don't know if it was that they not getting enough inventory, or, Coach is trying to give this illusion of scarcity and, what they call it, high demand. I don't know. Or maybe there is truly, a high demand. I don't know, because I've never participated in any of this before. It was just so happenstance that, I ended up taking off that day. I ended up being awake in the middle of the night because my husband was really sick. And yeah. So listen, y'all gotta tell me in the comments, this is what y'all be doing. Y'all be buying this stuff up like that? shoot, I ain't mad at it though. I am not mad at it because honestly, with the way things are with the prices, especially of luxury goods, the prices just keep going up and up and up. And not only luxury goods, the price of everything has gone up. The prices of groceries have gone up. The prices of just living on a day-to-day has gone up. I can see that going and trying to get yourself something that you may deem good quality, stylish, and to give you a piece of happiness at a more attainable price range is to go. I can see that. I can really see that. And I'm not gonna lie, Coach has been killing it. They've been coming out with some bangers. They've been coming out with some nice stuff. So I can see the allure. I can see the want and yes, the demand for these handbags or small leather goods or whatever. I can see it. But I didn't know it was like that, y'all. OMG. OMG. But you know what? I'm the type of person, I love the chase. I love the hunt. And that was kind of exciting. Even though I did not knowingly try to participate and I wasn't anticipating this type of chase. I mean, it was fun to experience. It really was. So now that I got all of that out the way, let me show you what I got from the February 25th drop. So I'm going to show you, I got 3 items from the Coach outlets and 1 item from the Coach retail side. But the item I got from the Coach retail side, I got it from Dillards, and I got that a few days later. I did not get that on that same Wednesday. So I will show you what I got. The 3 items I got, 1 does not belong to me. 1 of them will be for my bestie, and but I will go ahead and show everything for you. So let's start. All right. Okay. All right, so this item is for me, and I'm a little disappointed it wasn't like factory wrapped. However, I can say for this item, the sales associate did go into the back and did get me a fresh item that was not out on display. So I did appreciate that. And I have seen several unboxings of this item, so apparently this was a well sought after one. But here she is. This is the Coach Large Rowan in the Love Denim. Ain't she cute? Oh my gosh, she is so cute. And I love this because this kind of reminds me of the Speedy, the Boston bag, silhouette. And I love it. And I love all the charms she comes with. It kind of gives it that extra character. And I just love it. I love it. So this is quenching my, denim handbag thirst. Okay. She has feet. You can hear her jingle jangling. So I'm not usually a charm girl, but I'm not gonna lie, I do love chains on bags. I've always liked that look, and so I may switch out some of these charms and add like a chain. Tell me what y'all think. I may add like a gold chain, or maybe do a dual tone, a gold and a silver chain, since that's what they were going for anyway with this. So I know you all have seen a lot of unboxings, so I'm going to spare you all the details. But here is the shoulder / crossbody strap. I love the distressing on it. It is so pretty. The bag is still completely stuffed, but I'm going to remove all the stuffing. So there it is. You can see the Coach Creed in there. It has a zipper pocket right here. It also has a slip pocket that can be fastened there. It's cloth lined. Once you take all the stuffing out, it's a nice squishy bag. It's a nice squishy bag. I love this. I really do. Oh my god. Love, 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 love. Okay, so let's move on. Let me put back the strap inside the bag. So let's move on. The next item that I got was a wristlet, and I was trying to attempt to get this 1 each for my daughters, so we can have a little matchy moment and give them something to carry. And so it's the small Love Denim wristlet. I just love how it has this little cherry charm on the side. So yeah, unfortunately, as I told you before, I was not able to get a second one, so yeah, I'm not going to give one to one of my daughters and not the other. So I don't know. I'm just going to hang on to this for now. I think my best friend said that she was going to try to order another one of these from for my other daughter online if she was able to find it. So I'll just hold on to this until I'm able to have both, so they each can have one. You know, we don't do that around here. You know, we don't want jealousy. Okay, so the next item I got, this will be for my bestie, is this one here. So this is the Laurel in the Love Denim. So there you are. It has this nice big pink hand tag. It has this orange star. It also have like this little bear keychain type charm. So pretty. It comes with a crossbody strap. So here it is, the crossbody strap. And it's also fully stuffed. I'm gonna put back the stuff in because I want her to get it in a good, you know. So again, see, there it is. It's nice and squishy. This bag does not have feet. This is like a little hobo style bag. All right, let me put back her stuff in. The one thing I am going to do though, I am probably going to exchange the charms. So on the Rowan, it comes with this red heart charm, and on the Laurel, it comes with this pink hand tag charm. And so, you know, I'm a pink and green girl, and she's a crimson and cream girl. So I'm just going to switch that out. You know what I'm saying? She won't mind. She won't mind. So, okay, so that's what I got. I really like the Laurel, and honestly, if they had this in a bigger size, I probably would want that for myself. I am a big slouchy handbag type girl. But this is cute. This is real cute. So yeah, so I'm gonna put this back in the bag for her. And now let me show you what I got from Dillards. Now, when I went to the Coach outlet, they did have this bag in store, but they had it the smaller size. And I just told you, I'm a big handbag girl. I wanted the biggest size of this. And I saw that and believe it or not, the biggest size of this was not on the Coach website either. I didn't see it at all on the Coach website, but it was at Dillards. I did see it online at Dillards and at Macy's, but I wanted to see it in person and try it on before purchasing it. So I did go to my local Dillards on the Friday, and I saw it in person. They had it and tried it on, loved it, so it came home with me. Can you guess what it is? Can you guess? Can you guess? So it is the Brooklyn 39. I think they call this the maple color in the straw. Yes. So now I believe last year they came out with this bag in like a tan color or a natural color, and I wanted it, but I kept, do I really want it? Do I really want it? Do I? And by the time I made up my mind that I wanted it, it was all sold out. So this time when I saw it, and I saw it came out in this darker maple color, I was like, sold. So I went and bought it, and you can see it on me. Yeah, love how big this bag is. So this bag is gonna come in very handy when I take my kids on vacation this summer. This is just gonna come in handy. This bag is gonna get a lot of use. I just know it. Yeah, I just know it. So that's my Coach haul, y'all. That's my Coach haul. So tell me, did y'all pick anything up from this drop? Is there anything that y'all still looking out for? I can definitely say there is one more thing on the Coach retail side that I am interested in, but I'm kind of waiting to see if future releases have some more vibrant colors, and it is the Coach Barrel Kislock. I think that will look good, like really good in like a very vibrant color. And I think that on the latest runway show, they did have it in like a yellow type color. And I'm not a yellow girl, but for some reason that one is kind of calling me. I know this drop, they did release it in like a pebbled leather maple brown suede, a kind of light pinkish color. And I kind of like the light pinkish color, but I think I'm going to, you know, hold out and see if you know, in future they release it in a nice vibrant color, or maybe even the bleaker, the large bleaker with the kiss lock. If they release that in a nice vibrant color, you know, Coach might see me coming again, right? I think as far as kiss lock goes, I think that's the only ones I'm really thinking of. I don't like the large kiss lock bags. I wouldn't mind the smaller kiss lock to wear as like a crossbody, but we'll see. We'll see. So you tell me what y'all looking at. Tell me if there's anything that y'all like. And did any of you participate in this February 25th drop? And what did y'all get? I know they also released the powder pink. You know, that wasn't for me, but it seemed like that one was very popular as well, because when I was in the store, I mean, I saw girls with bunch of powder pink stuff in their hands. So we'll see for future drops. Let's see how this all goes. All right, so for those of you who have already subscribed, commented, and liked my videos, I really appreciate it. For those of you who have not yet subscribed, what are you waiting on? Come join our family. We would love to have you so we can continue talking about living life in the middle, whether it is love and luxury, mid-range, contemporary, high street, I don't know. However, we got to do it in this economy, right? But loving it all. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye.